That's what I'm talking about.
You know I don't like working for bookies. I don't like collecting fees. It's that look in their eyes when they don't have the money.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of I Am I. I am still Joshua Ansley, and I am still I. So yeah, today I want to talk about accountability. Hey, accountability. Somebody's got to be accountable. I mean, that sounds like a pretty atrocious things at times. And it kind of is actually at times. It can be really awful because who really wants to be held accountable, right? And so that's really what's going to keep us moving forward, especially if we're trying to do something. If we're trying to do something big, if we're trying to do something out of the norm, and I hope that you are, because fuck normal. There is no normal. Normal is a setting on a washing machine, right? Abnormal is the new normal, as they say. They don't say that. I don't know who they are, but they definitely don't fucking say that. But it's not trying to be normal. Functional, healthy, maybe. Brilliant, alive, beautiful, stunning, wonderful, divine, maybe all these things, but normal, fuck that shit. So hopefully you're trying to do something outside of the norm. And if you're trying to do something outside of the norm, that is typically pretty difficult, especially without some accountability. So if it's a big project or something that you're doing, if it's trying to live a spiritual life at all, there's a need for accountability. And that's where I feel that community is a really important thing, right? So it's really important to have a network of people who understand what you're trying to do, because if you have accountability to people that haven't the best is to go through, is to have somebody that has already done what you're trying to do. It's quite simple. If you want to make money, listen to people who've made a bunch of money, you know? If you want to make a record, listen to people who've made a bunch of records. If you want to make a film, work with people who've made films before and learn, right? And so that's a great place to have a network there. So if you're recovering from any particular condition, surround yourself with people that have been through what you're going through and can help you along this road. And really, because it's only ego that stops us from wanting to listen to other people who've already gone down the road, and because it's like, no, I want to do it my way or some shit like that. It's like, dude, just fucking relax, take it easy, right? And that's the whole thing, is about, we start doing it our way, especially if we start to seeing our life isn't working out exactly as we want it to be. Maybe we have a little accountability for the things that we're doing in our lives. So we set ourselves up with people, with healthy, functional people that are doing what we want to be doing. And then we have accountability for it. So as an entrepreneur, I mean, it's tremendously difficult, It's people would love to go do their own business and do their own thing, but nobody really wants to put the amount of fucking work in that it takes to do that. I don't even want to put the amount of work in that it takes to do that. I don't want to put the amount of work in that it takes to make this fucking record. I just want to be done. I want to be playing on stage, bitches throwing underwear at me and shit, and me be like, yeah, what's up? Because it's all full of ego. That's all I want. I want the results. I don't want to actually do the work. So I need accountability. So having people, I mean, that's one of the things for me, is when you start sharing it with other people, and you start, it's really comes down to making yourself accountable, right? So even though we have other people, we still have to be accountable to them, because they could, try to hold us accountable, but it's not going to matter. No one is coming to save you. You've got to do this shit yourself. That is it. And it sounds really awful, and it sounds like, I'm not pointing fingers. It's like, there's the bottom line. We have to raise ourselves by ourselves. Yet, we do it with a whole fucking bunch of community, because we're not alone. It sounds really contradictory, and it's real confusing, but everything along this path is pretty contradictory and confusing. What are you talking about? I don't know. But we need to have accountability for ourselves, right? So we need to hold ourselves accountable. So for me, I know that scheduling wise, do I want to get up and do yoga every freaking day? Not that I do, but no, I don't. So I need to have it in my schedule and have it set up, especially if I'm the one who's running everything. If I'm pushing myself forward and I don't have a job to answer to specifically, that I have to hold myself accountable. So when it's working on personal work, self-work, right? It's very easy to feel like especially once we've worked through a bunch of stuff, to just kind of like take it easy. But there's always growth to be had. So there's always work to be done. So we have to keep ourselves accountable and surround ourselves with people who are going to keep us accountable. But again, we have to do that. We have to keep ourselves accountable, you know? We have to reach out to people. We have to set up that space for ourselves in order to thrive and to grow. And it really comes, eventually, the more we do it with other people, the more we connect with other people, the more we stay close, the more we really hold ourselves accountable for our actions, for our thoughts and our words. Because some people think that we just have to be accountable for our actions. Bullshit! You are accountable for your thoughts. Your thoughts will lead to your words will lead to your actions, and your actions will lead to fucking death and destruction. Ba-ba-ba-bum, certain death. Or they will lead to the castle at the center of the labyrinth. So hold yourself accountable. Don't bullshit yourself. Stay honest. In Lakesh Lakin, I am you, you are me. Namaste. Peace! What? Too much? Oh.